Hi, Tom Trento, CEO of Defend the Border. If you have not seen the amazing film Sound of Freedom, go see it. It's an insightful, powerful, dramatic look into the horrible subject of child trafficking, particularly child trafficking worldwide and coming through the southern border, the open border that the Biden administration so enjoyably pushes to the rest of the world. But once you see Sound of Freedom, you're going to want to see our movie, Death County and the River of Broken Dreams, a 48-minute investigative report by none other than Tom Homan, former director of ICE, Immigration's Customs Enforcement, under President Trump. In 2017 and 18, Trump and Homan sealed the southern border like it's never been sealed before. And they saved many, many lives. Can you just imagine all those individuals that have spent years trying to come into America legally, and they're watching Biden and Mayorkas open the border and have this illegal transfer of people who want to destroy the country, many of them. Child trafficking. But our film, Death County and the River of Broken Dreams, goes more deeply into the drug problem, the terrorism problem, the cultural issues of an open, unsustained border, the economic problems. You got to watch Death County and the River of Broken Dreams. The problem is you can't watch it anywhere, because when we made it about 9 months ago, under good information, we were led to believe that a certain cable news network would indeed air this. But not only has that cable news network not aired our movie, Death County and the River of Broken Dreams, but they've gone a step further and prohibited us from showing it on any network, any cable, any streaming, any computer-based platform. So we have an unbelievable 48-minute, very powerful movie that will wake up Americans to the disaster on the southern border, mobilize them to get involved in the election in 2024 and elect pro-security politicians. But what are we going to do? We can't show it. Well, here's what we're going to do. We may be down right now. We're not out. We're going to launch this week, next week, a 3-month campaign to air our movie, Death County and the River of Broken Dreams, through a social media network. We're going to bring it directly to you, the American patriots. In fact, on Thursday, July 13th, we have a by invitation only screening at the United States Capitol for a group of congresspeople and others. And if you're interested in that, contact me. We have limited seats by invitation only, but we're going to launch it there. And then we're going to launch it through a very sophisticated social media platform. But honestly, because of the difficulties caused by this other organization not showing it when we, in fact, thought they would, we got hurt. Our donations were a donation-based organization, tax deductible. We got hurt quite badly. We need to raise $300,000 to run this campaign for the next 3 months and get this movie out to all Americans, and then do more once we get this out. It's done. It's in the can. We've sent it to focus groups. It's very powerful, more powerful, many say, than even the Sound of Freedom, because we hit it pretty hardcore, but it needs to be seen. So I'm asking the American public if you could help us raise, over the next week or so, $300,000 to launch this campaign. It's a 3-month campaign to show our movie, Death County and the River of Broken Dreams. It is a game changer in terms of mobilizing Americans to get involved and seal the southern border in a humane way. Defend the border, save lives. That's what we're all about. And I know there's people out there, that's a lot of money, believe me, but I know there's people out there that have the capability to help us raise that money, to get folks together and raise $10,000, $15,000, $20,000. I know there's many out there on our mail list that can write a check to cover that. I'm just asking you, if you're interested, contact us. We'll send you the film so you can have a private screening. You can see it, make a decision on your own. So whether or not this thing needs to get out, And the groundwork that's been done by the Sound of Freedom presents perfectly the timing for our movie, Death County, Brooks County in Texas, and the river, the Rio Grande of broken dreams. So please look in your hearts to see if you can help us fund an amazing campaign. As I said, the movie's done. It just needs to be shown. We're blocked showing it the traditional way. We're going non-traditional to you Americans to help us get it done. Contact me, Tom Trento. If you have any information about any of this, we thank you dearly for your assistance in getting this phenomenal campaign off the ground.
Our southern border is in chaos. The United States of America no longer has operational control of our border. The Mexican cartels do. I'm Tom Homan, and working with President Trump, we created the most secure border in our lifetime. And Joe Biden destroyed it in a matter of days, on purpose. And the result? Historic illegal immigration, human suffering of catastrophic proportions, and U.S. deaths beyond wartime levels.
The strongest nation in the world no longer controls the southern border, which has resulted in historic illegal immigration, historic drug flow, historic sex trafficking of women and children. This can be stopped.
It's time to defend the border and save lives.